Hello, good morning. We are testing. Good, good, good. Hello, good morning, everybody. Uh, this is supposed to be a continuation stream from yesterday, but yesterday's apparently didn't go so well. When I had looked back on the stream, it only recorded like 14 minutes of it. And I would say at least half of that was just freeze frames, pretty glitchy and laggy. I don't know what the heck was going on. Even during that stream, if you did tune in for the first little bit and you did understand what I was saying with it lagging out and whatnot, my Twitch was just acting up really weird. The light stream seemed to be working good, but it was like something was not being broadcasted over to Twitch properly. And I don't know if that was Lightstream's fault, or if that was a Twitch fault, or what that was. Or if it was because I had something potentially updating in the background, or whatever. I do have a software update actually to do, but that's just for online, and it seems to be working okay right now. I'm watching my stream right now, and it seems to be running okay. So we're gonna go with that, and we're just gonna continue and hope for the best. We'll aim for about another hour this morning, and we'll just keep doing some stuff here to get our levels done. Basically, what I did in the last part was not only attempt to very stupidly fight a Thunderjaw, which I found out I'm nowhere near good enough to fight those because I just get one-shotted. But it looks like their attacks are still the same from the first one, which is cool, so it'll just be kind of relearning that. But we definitely need more health and better armor and stuff, because I know in the first one, I could at least take a hit or two from those without dying. So we did that, but we also took out 2 rebel camps. Which sucks I didn't get those on stream. That we also did this mission in this cave here. There was a mission here, so I went ahead and did that as well. We were originally gonna go get the tall neck that's over here, but it is locked. There was like nowhere to jump on it, so I'm assuming we need to like, I don't know, get something so that we can go on there. I don't know exactly what that would be, but who knows? So I think what we will do is maybe we should start from back here. And we will kind of clear out these question marks that they've got. We'll clear this all through. We won't worry about things like these contracts, because I'm pretty sure you can do those repeatedly. So what I will do is head to this campfire, and we're going to fast travel to somewhere's up there. And we're just going to clear out all those question marks. And where the hell am I? Okay, we're gonna clear out those question marks and any side quests or whatever up there. That way we'll get us a few levels too, and then we can continue with the main story at some point. There. We also need another mount because mine has died during last stream when I went to those camps. The people ended up attacking it, so you know. That was a thing. But let's go ahead and see here. Do we have unknown shelter? Can we travel to chain scrape? Yes. And those are all like quests I can do. Completed. Yeah, so I believe we did this one down here and we did that one. Those are the 2 camps we ended up doing, but oh well. Let's go ahead and travel here, and then we'll make our way up there, because I don't... Oh, there's actually a campfire here. We can go right here, and we'll start at the very top there, and we'll see what's around there. Get the traveling going. It's a good place to start, because it's really narrow, and there's nowhere else you can really go, so... oh, look at that. I somehow didn't get that. Yeah. You know what? I was looking, and it's running a lot better right now, so I don't know... I'm putting that to that maybe it was... So I have a software update that I need to do. I don't know if it was because that was coming out, or... There was like a Red Dead 2 update for some reason, which first of all, Red Dead 2 I thought wasn't getting any like big updates anymore. But maybe it's not a big update, maybe it's just a bug fix, but maybe that was trying to update in the background or something. Because my light stream yesterday was working fine, but when I would go onto Twitch, it was like it wasn't coming through properly or broadcasting through properly. So I don't know if that's a Twitch fault or if that's a Lightstream fault. Because on Lightstream it was like perfect. There was like maybe a second delay. It was running super smooth. I have no idea what that was for. But also thank you for joining in today. uh, but yeah, that was a very weird experience. I've never had that happen before, and it was kind of frustrating. But oh well. So, anyways, what I'm going to do today, because I had cleared out those bandit camps, I had cleared out a couple of those, and I like I said, I don't really even know what people saw on my broadcast. It was like only 14 minutes apparently. So basically, to recap, I took out those rebel camps there, and then I did like some sort of mission down there, and that was about it. And then I went out to Twitch later, and then I found the problem. So. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to like discover these shelters and these unknown spots, and we're gonna go from there and just basically see what this side of the map's about, and then I'm gonna fully move on to the Forbidden West part of the map, and explore that. If I can get down here, just jump. I don't care. I can always just heal myself. I do need another mount, but that's okay. We'll find one in time. I'm pretty sure there's a site up here. Yeah. Lost my train of thought there. There's something else I was gonna say, and now it's escaping my mind. Pick that up. I also can I just like turn deactivate. Can I just turn off quests for now? Because I'm not going to be doing any of that. There. That's better. It just bothers me with that being there. Okay, looks like there is a charger site. I actually don't really remember how to override. It's either triangle or square, but I'm going to figure it out. I forget. Haven't had to do it yet, so. Because running around is not as ideal. Oh, jeez, that scared me. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, there we go. We got some here. I need one of you because my mount done got itself here, so... Yeah, I was like experimenting when I was at the Rebel Outpost. I had called my mount over, and I was like, is it gonna, like, attack or anything? But no, I just stood there, and they just, like, it aggroed every single enemy, and they all went to the mount and just started attacking it. It totally ignored me. They're like, oh, let's attack his mount instead of him. And I was like, alright. There. There we go. We got a new one. I hope. Yep, we got a new one. Okay, cool. Hey, let's go to this unknown shelter, and we will... see what happens. I remember I was at this mine at one point. I don't know what episodic stream that would have been, but we did clear that out. Do I ever test my upload stream or upload speed? No. I don't actually usually. I probably should. Do you do that? I mean, that's probably a good idea. Like, because I'm thinking it could have been just my internet crapping out too at the time. Because sometimes I found that with my internet, if I'm like just booting it up for the morning or the night or whatever, and it's like I haven't played games or whatever all day or streamed or watched Netflix or anything like that, sometimes it takes a second for it to like kick into high gear, and then after a couple minutes, it usually goes back. It never really varies that much. Yeah. And like sometimes like from my experience, it'll take like only a couple minutes and then my internet will just go back to how like it was. It's like it just has to warm up. Like you have to warm up your car or something in the winter kind of thing. But like I otherwise have really good internet. Like I have one of the best internets you can get. So like I don't understand. I don't think that maybe that was the issue because like it was going on for the whole stream too apparently. Unless it was like the first 15 minutes, and after that it was like back to normal, and I just quit the stream, even though I was still broadcasting. I don't know. I have no idea. That is beyond my knowledge. Let's just go over here next. I'll use that if I'm just cause like I don't have I have a good enough gaming computer, but I don't have like a new one. So like I'll use stuff like that on my computer, like to see what my
Looks like the path out broke a long time ago.
just go out, I'll turn on my Twitch. Okay, sounds good. I always keep forgetting that school has started because I live like right by a school. So in the morning, like I get reminded like every morning at 8:30, there's these kids that like hang out outside of my window because we always have our window open because otherwise it gets way too warm inside like our room. And they're always just like, there's this one kid that's always just like screaming at the top of his lungs like every morning, like not because he's sad or anything, but just he's a very loud kid, and it basically means I can never sleep in. But you know, it's all right. It's all right. I remember the days of going to school. But yeah, I usually use like stuff like that for my computer, like to see how many frames I'm running or like what my internet speed's running at and stuff. Just because, like I said, I do have like a decent gaming computer I got from my brother, but like it's not like brand new. How come you can't go to the right here? There you go. Definitely have to do some upgrades on it, but it works good for now. Hence why it's also kind of another big reason why I ended up getting a PlayStation 5. Other than my PS4 pissing me off, that was the main reason why I got a PlayStation 5. It was crapping out on me, so but yeah, also another reason why I got it. Also, plus I just we've always played on PlayStation, so let's see here. Well, I can't climb up anymore. Okay, we gotta go down to the right. There we go.
Bet a dyer would be interested in this. There we go.
Alright. It's probably just like a loot chest. I guess just a chest up here. We'll see. Is that what this is? Yeah, moderate valuables. I really even think it's worth it, but you know, I kind of just want to explore it. So, yeah, there's something else up there. We'll go up there. Oh, there's something. That's just a plant. Yep. Yeah, you can get off of that, aloy. And we'll head up here. So if you're just, oop, whoa, almost. It's like those those GTA animations. That's what that reminds me of. That's the one thing that's always pissed me off about GTA is like you'll be running on like a narrow ledge like that or something, and they always have like such extra animations when they're wow, that was really close. When they're slowing down or something, and I always like run off edges accidentally. Okay, don't jump. Why do you keep jumping? I'm pressing the jump button. Because there's no, yeah, no. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not entirely sure why this is doing this, but because I don't want to press backwards because that'll. Okay, that works too. Wow, that was probably the hardest parkour jump I've done. Oh.
Send a signal? Looks like some kind of lens.
It's like a collectible of some sort. 1 out of 6. There's 6 of those to do. Interesting. I remember in the first game there was oh, what was it again? To get the best armor in the game, and the armor would like regenerate. I think it put like a armor shield over your health, so you had to destroy the shield before you would start losing health. Or it would just regenerate your health. I can't quite remember. But you had to collect all of these. I can't remember what they were. These things. You had to collect however many of them. and they were spread out throughout the map. And usually you had to climb to like really high points to get them. Um, I never use those anymore because you can just glide. But anyways, you had to collect those, and then you would go do a mission in like a cave or something, and it wouldn't let you in the cave unless you got all that stuff first. And you, once you got through the cave, you could get the best armor in the game, basically, which was like a shielded armor that would regenerate. So if you took damage, the shield would replenish back, actually, like after a short time, not in combat. And it was really nice. So if you were really careful, you would get hit and you would back off. You wouldn't have to use healables, and you would just wait for that shield to regenerate. I'm pretty sure that's how that armor worked. I played through the first game 3 times, I think, and on the last time, that's kind of why well, other than trying to get the platinum, that's kind of why I played it, because I wanted to see how good that armor was. Sweet. So we got this campfire now. You are a hunter trader. Okay. Oh. Okay. Just the one. I want to get it a... Yeah, there's nothing I want. Sorry. I wonder if there's like a... I want to get a better bow, but... That would be really nice. Maybe I should go to like one of those cities farther in and see if they have a better bow. But hey, we're discovering these unknown areas. I just want to see if there is something over here. It's not a chest or anything. Okay, well, we'll probably just head to the... I should just fast travel, that's probably easier. The next spot, which will be here. Oh no, we don't have to fast travel. Mounts cannot enter this location. Okay, that's fair. We probably have to leave this here and get onto here. There you are. Also forgot, it's also cheaper for me to repair my mounts now. So that's cool. I guess. If I can even get to them in time. Oh, it's under here, isn't it? It looked like there was a cave or something under. Yes. Oh. Please don't take full damage. Just jump off. Just jump off. Yeah, it looks like we can go under here. Do I remember the controls to this? Uh-oh. What is happening? Oh my god. Okay, do I remember the square, I think? Yeah, okay. It's like The Last of Us. What's in here? I do like that they're swimming in this game now. It's kind of cool. Well, what do we got in here? That question mark is like... Oh, exit. Oh, it's one of those things. Oh, and there's a chest. Now, I'll be interested to see when I find one of those traders that actually take whatever these things are called again. I don't remember. Green shine silver. And that's just another exit. A certain merchant. Wait, there's a floor up. No, there's not another. Well, I don't really feel like going that other way because I don't know where that's gonna take me. Why does it keep saying unknown? Is it literally above me? It looks like it's above me. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe we will go this way. It looks like it's just another way out the back. Can't hurt no one. I mean, I think I gotta go that way anyways, right? Yeah, I've discovered all that. And there is a point right there, so... That works with me. Actually, let's take a breath. Oh, oh, let's take a breath, please. Oh, it's right there. Lost my track for a second there. Sweet. Okay. There's also a boar here. We will take that. We need that. Okay, so now we gotta head. Wow. Where there's a will, there's a way. Hopefully that's not too difficult. I don't really care about, like, so much the rest of the map. Like, I'll probably eventually obviously explore it.
This cliff. I wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
Exactly what I was thinking. But I do want to get this first kind of part done because it's kind of like where you come from and it's so narrow and it's not much to it anyway, so I just kind of want to clean it up before I proceed. Is my thought behind it. Okay, looks like we can go up here. We'll just hold the stick up while she climbs. Sometimes right, sometimes left. There we go. Nope, this way. There we go. Up. Yep. Now we gotta go this way. Really makes you snake around. I like that it shows you like all these climbing points now though. I don't know if it did that in the first line. I don't know if it did. I think mostly the stuff was just marked with yellow.
Old Karja watchtower. I wonder what's inside.
Some goodies, I hope. Better be like a legendary item in there. Alright. Okay, I can switch up across. Gather that. Seems rare. Okay, that didn't jump, but that's fine, I guess. Looks like we gotta go this way anyway. Yeah, looks like, man, they make you climb all the way around here. See, the good thing is we could just glide down afterwards. It seems like a very unnecessary jump. I was just trying to get down.
Okay, almost there.
You know, I should be saving the world and everything, but no, we want to go climb this random watchtower just because, you know. For how good the climbing is in this game, sometimes it's a little finicky. Like you saw in that last tower. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. Are you cold, Aloy?
Made it.
It's another one of these.
And there's another one of those devices. Lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it like an
I'm assuming it's gonna be the same. I think it's gonna be the same kind of situation. I think if I collect 6 of those, it's gonna give me something.
The Karja built this watchtower.
There's another one over there that wants me to climb. Well, that maybe will be a third one. You know, I'm curious. I might look that up after. Because I have a sneaky suspicion that's gonna be what it is. Because like I was saying in the first one, I don't think it was like these lenses. It was like some sort of data points or something you had to collect. Same difference. You had to collect things anyway. But yeah, they got you some sick armor. And that armor is really, it was really nice to have. So, it would be really cool if it was more armor. Question mark. Collect that. It looks like we can start climbing here.
That's nice for a dagger.
Oh. Man, you are a hardcore climber. Even more so than Assassin's Creed. It's kind of funny because that's what that kind of like obviously I think if anyone thinks of parkour, it reminds them of Assassin's Creed. It'd be kind of wrong if it didn't, because that's what that game's kind of known for. I don't know about the new ones.
Seen better days.
I've only ever played like the first couple, and I didn't really like them. I wasn't a huge fan of them, but it's kind of funny that I say that because like I really enjoy this game, and I enjoy like they're obviously both open world games. They both have fighting stuff like that, but yeah, I enjoy this one a lot more.
Keep moving, keep warm.
Lower that. I think I played the first like 3 Assassin's Creeds. I don't even know if I finished the third one. But there's like how many of them? And there's like a new one announced, I think. Oh, there's a flower down there. Hold on. I might want to.
Get past them. Guess I should leave it for now.
Oh, serious? I'm gonna have to come back here and get that, ain't I? She made it sound like I gotta come back here. So maybe I need some sort of tech to get into those meadow flowers. They're way up here. Maybe there isn't. At least, yeah. Oh, right here. It's just going the wrong way. That way. Okay. Up.
Here we are. Looks like there's another device up here. Another lens.
There we go.
I'll take-
Okay, we got 3 of those now. That's cool. We also have another unknown area here. So we've pretty much fully explored that area. Now we just have to go over here. And there's actually a campfire there. Is there? We can actually go to this one and we will fast travel there. Or we can go to that one. That's even closer, I think. Alright, keep on gliding. I'll take a sip of coffee. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Hope you're having a good morning. Let's go ahead and fast travel, please. Oops. I pressed circle one too many times. There we go. Okay, we were gonna go here. Yes, because we want to go to that. Alright. Once I gotta get most of these explored, then we'll go do a quest so we can get some levels. Okay, so if I just let down here. Ah, yes, this area. That looks like that's underneath. I'm gonna assume that there is something to get underneath there? Like right here? If I don't see an immediate path, I will just leave it for now. It looks like it's right here. Waterfalls are always secret entrances. Man, I'm gonna have so many of these things. Sunken cave. Is that another green? That is. And that looks like that's all that was. Okay. Well, that was easy. That is not the map. Okay, so what else do we got? We've got that there, so we could go ahead and ride over there. Climb up this. I could probably just run over there, honestly. Mount won't be able to cross this anyway. Man, we're getting a lot of exploring done. A lot done today. Don't worry, we'll go hunt some machines soon. At the very least, do a mission. This is a quarry. Hunter, unknown. Okay, good to see if that hunter has anything good. Because they very well might. I don't know why they'd be set up at a quarry, but... Also a workbench. And a stash. What do you got? Hello, can I talk to you? Thank you. They all just have this bow. I don't remember if there's like an ability to add arrows to it. I can't. I mean, like, it just does a little more damage. That's really it. I can get better stuff than that. I mean, it is only 75 shards. It's not like it costs a lot. Okay. So, I think we'll discover that. And those two. And that should be good. I should discover this campfire. Probably a good idea. We can glide over there. Or majority of the way anyway. I love this glider. You get around so easy with it. And color mount. Where are you? Right there. Let's see if we can get across here. There's a bridge.
I should walk. Last thing I need is a machine stomping around in there.
Quick save. What is this? Talk to Thurless. Oh yeah, well I guess we got a mission.
Clueless.
So you decided to visit the hunting grounds. Good on you. Isvad here is all kinds of trials, so hotshots like you can put their machine hunting skills to the test. Or as the Tanakh call it, earning your stripes.
I thought hunting grounds were Karja.
The Tanakh have them out west too. Though if you ask the Karja, Westerners stole the idea from the Sundom. In fact, the Tanakh used this place for a while after they kicked the Karja out of the region. They even left behind some of the special coins they handed out to those who earned stripes. Look, they're medals, Karja ones, more spoils. I heard you can trade them for gear somewhere in the Tanakh clan lands. Pretty gruesome, I know. Then again, so were the Karja during the Red Raids. Come to think of it, If you plan on going west, I could convince Isvad to give you some, if you earn stripes here. Seems like they might be of use to you out there.
Thanks.
You need anything for the trials, come see me. I have some wares I'm sure you'd find handy. Good luck.
I don't really want to do the trials right now, but we can just see what they are.
If you're looking for medals prized by the Tanakh, you can earn them here, Savior. Oh, I'd like you to have this, if you care to use it. Consider it my thanks for getting third Satchel.
Oh, excuse me. All Karja soldiers know that the sun sets on the unprepared. These grounds have long readied their hunters to face the fierce machines prowling the western border. From shooting off machine parts to using shock ammo and weapons, officially the trials found here will bestow lessons. Okay. Oh yeah, those are pretty easy. Shoot off and loot Scrounger power cells. Sure, we'll do one.
Trial.
Okay, where did it put my warrior bow? Down there. Okay, we want these arrows though, because those rip off stuff easier. I just head down here. Okay, well, so let me see something. Charger.
Good fire that machine was shocking, though.
Power cell. Take part. Okay, it looks like it's the back, right? Take part. That's what I meant to do. Take part. We will take the target though as well. There's two of them there, and then there's one there. Take you. We don't want those chargers. There's also another one up here. Oops, and I wanted to see, they're not even chain reaction. Oh, we could see what this does. I don't know.
There's another cauldron with all that data on that.
That didn't really rip that off at all. Well, maybe it did. Oh, it did. Okay. Whoa! Get out of here. That was easy.
Your reward, Savior.
Easy enough. Full stripes. I know some of them can get pretty hard because they're timed, but cool. Whoops, I don't want to do that. So we've done that. Okay, cool. I
These
know
grounds are always open to you.
that's definitely a trophy to complete all the hunting grounds. I know it was in the first one, for sure, because I remember having to do something like that in the first one. Oh, interesting. Well, anyways, that's that. Let's go up to there, which is conveniently this way. So this does shock damage, and it seems to chain well, at least with those machines, it chain reacts, but that's annoying that that quest is just going to be there now. I didn't know how to turn it off. Unless I just didn't look hard enough. Hunting grounds. Deactivate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a trophy, but that'll probably be something I would run through at the end of the game, to be honest, to finish that. So we got another tower over here. I'm gonna go do that. Oh, too bad I can't just climb up that. Where is the access point? Where do I climb? That looks like a way down. I'm thinking it's that way. I don't know why I'm running back this way. I'm thinking it's gonna be over here, and if it's not over here, then I guess I'll run back the other way. This looks like this is where it might be. I can get up here. Oh. Oh, hey, look at that. There's something explosive there. No, isn't that something? Oh, let's see what that is. A chest. Oh, there's one here too. Okay, no way to climb up here, hey? Don't look like it. Although oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, you have to run all the way around. Okay. Well, hey, I got that cool chest. That was cool, I guess. We'll just run this way. Oh, oop, can't enter that area. I run around it here. Oh, I ran right through where the machines are. It's fine. Sorry. Still going the right way? Yep. See, like another game, it's just Ubisoft games in general, but another game that I'm not really a big fan of, but I felt like really playing for some reason of lately is Far Cry. I've kind of been wanting to try the new one. I never did fully beat, like I fully beat the third one. Never fully beat the fourth one, couldn't get into it. Like, I almost did, but I just couldn't finish it. Same with the fifth one. I got pretty close to the end, had like maybe one or two bosses left, and I just couldn't finish it. Although the fifth one was pretty good, but... Then there's the sixth one. And I had the strange urge, I kind of just been wanting to play it for some reason, I don't know why. I haven't tried it yet, as it is new. But, I don't know. I feel like it would be one of those games where, like, if it went onto Game Catalog, I'd probably try it. But, just because of my past with Far Cry games and just, like, thinking they're fun at first and then they kind of just get really repetitive, in my opinion, I don't know if I'd want to spend money on it. To be honest. But, you never know. I'd probably just see if it went on Game Catalog. That's probably what I would look out for.
Looks like this camp was abandoned a while ago.
And there's a chest here. Two chests. Ah, that coffee made my mouth really dry.
The old Carja watchtower. Maybe I should check it out.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. climb up here. Oh. Turn around. There you go. Climb up this, and we should be well on our way there. When in doubt, look up. Yet we climb it. Oh. There we go.
And there's another one of those devices.
I think I was supposed to climb around, but whatever, that works too.
Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
4 out of 6 now. No, I didn't want that. This, please. Okay, so I'm thinking we're just going to discover these two here. It looks like we got a cave and something else on top here. Once we do that, we'll do some side quests. So, I mean, like, we're 40 minutes in and we've explored quite a bit, so that's pretty good.
Good use of this.
Looks like another Karja watchtower, and I guarantee you that one on the other side there was another question mark. There's probably one over there as well. Now it looks like we just gotta go along that path, run up that path there, and we should get there okay. Might have to climb to get up to that one, but that's alright. What if there's like an upgrade you can get for this glider? Be curious. Alright, let's go. Unlike other episodes, I feel like I've actually made a lot of progress on this one, even though I haven't even touched a mission yet. Yeah, how come you can't sprint up here? Okay, so I know there's a location. Maybe we'll go do that first, because I know I have a feeling I have to dive down there. Unless, can I find this climbing point easily? It looks like it's over there. Okay, we'll just jump down here then. Whoop. I did see a machine down here. Oh, maybe it's not under here. It's up there. Interesting. Yeah, and it looks like we have to climb up here, so... Whoopsie. Did not see the water. It's probably why this is here. Come on. Can I... There we go. That's what I wanted. Believe it or not. And now we can climb up here. There we go. Slowly but surely. A lot of climbing this episode. So we can go left or right. We'll just go left. I hear a machine. I think that's the one below us. Alright. We got something to blow up. Oh, actually there's some up here. Would you look at that? Oh? Someone's not having it. Don't mind me. Hey, nope. Come on. Take it in the eye. There it goes. Oh, no, it's up. Oh, they're up there. I was like, I don't even know where you are right now. Aren't you lucky I decided to go exploring today for no reason? Other than for self-satisfaction to clear off all the question marks on the map. Well then.
Are you hurt?
I live.
What are you doing up here?
My question
That used to be a
exactly.
signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which in some very specific circles is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
Ah.
I already found some, actually.
Well, look at that. Looks like you're quite the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands then. This should be a nice reward for your efforts. I'm an honest merchant after all. Thank you.
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure. Just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
What'd you give me?
See what I can do.
$60 metal shards.
You can smell the opportunity in the air.
Unless it's like I get a big reward at the end. That's probably what it is. I'm hoping that's what it is. 60 shards. That doesn't even buy that crappy bow. That was... That crappy bow was like 75.
I'm in.
Oh, we got another one here. I'd be scared of this launching back at me. Almost dead. Is this... There we go. Okay. Now we can get up here. By the looks of it. We get another one. So satisfying.
Really busting up this place.
Oh. Oh my god, I shortcut up to this one. How did I do that? Hey, you can get off this, please. Don't jump. Scares me every time. Yeah, we gotta get up there. We've got a chest over here. And the parkour is scary in this game, honestly. I feel like I'm gonna fall down half the time.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
Should be down here, right?
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
See you around.
Yeah, so there should be one more, right? Bronze ingot, green shine silver, metal shards. Interesting. Okay, well, what's this? Fire an explosive bomb that becomes more powerful with each bounce up to a maximum of 3 bounces. Uses up to 2 bombs instead of your currently selected type. Okay. When hit by enemies, sure. Whatever, might as well. Oh, I forgot I was trying to get down the tree on this one. Oh my god, there was one I was looking for this upgrade the last stream, which apparently like nobody saw because it cut out, but I was looking for this upgrade. And there is one further, like way down this tree, way the hell down here. I was like, oh, that's where it is. And I was like, hey, I gotta get down here, and there's one right here. And I did not see this one. Move faster while using a heavy weapon, because otherwise you move very, very slow, and those heavy weapons are so overpowered. I love them. Okay, well, at least we got that now. Okay, so we... Actually, oh my god, there's a lot of unknown things here. Yeah, we could probably start doing some side missions. I'm pretty sure I discovered all those Karja towers. There might be another one around here somewhere, just because this is technically the west over here, so might be another one around. If we go here, maybe they have some sort of goods I can get. I want a new bow. That would be very nice. Not my stash. The hunter, please. Okay. Let's go ahead and head over there. Maybe there's one just up in that tower. I don't know. I feel like they're probably not going to make the last one very easy to find. Because I assume they wouldn't have Karja towers in the Tanakh land. Which is the west, like I was talking about. But I guess you never know. What do you got? You do have a bow. I forget what these ones... A useful weapon... Oh, yes. Right. Those are good for the big boys. You can time them out, run up to them, and just hit them a bunch. Explosive Tripcaster. Explosive Blast Sling. I don't know why I haven't bought, like, any... Probably because I haven't seen, like, any of them. Ooh, what is that? What kind of arrow is that? What is that? I don't know what kind of arrow that is. Shot Shredder Gauntlet. What is this? Karja weapon that uses tear ammo to slice enemies. Hold the weapon drawn before firing to tear into enemies longer. Each catch charges the Shredder and increases its damage. I mean, we could try that. I don't know. That's a new weapon. That's not in the first one. Let's see what that's about, I guess. Let's put that there. Sure. I don't know. Can I sell some stuff? I mean, I'll sell these coils probably eventually, but like even then... These outfits I will never use. I like that this one has fire and shock, because that's like the first two what a lot of the first two have, but it doesn't have any of the other protection. Unless I could upgrade. Well, let's see here. If I go to... with each catch. After 3 catches, their next impact explodes. Hold R2 before firing to fully charge the shredder in order to tear enemies longer and deal more damage. Shredders deal very high tear damage, which is ideal for detaching machine components. So it explodes on the 3rd one. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. If I... wasn't there a way to like compare it when it's fully upgraded? You know, I don't know. Let's just... it's not like... it's green. It's not like it's going to cost a lot. Upgrade it. And we upgrade it again. And we need charger horns. But then we can get a new slot. Okay, hey, okay. It's got some melee impact protection. Not very much, but now it does. It'll go up to 5. And if I get a good one, I can maybe put more impact on it if I have a coil for that. So let's go get a charger horn, maybe. Maybe that will be worth looking into. Oh, but why did I upgrade that one when this one... oh, but it has minus on acid. I see. Well, it's better with other stuff, but... I feel like I could have just got a better piece of armor from someone else. Maybe that's what I should do. I'm thinking that's what I should do. Why? There's got to be a Stitcher here, right? Just wasting my resources on that. If not, I'll go get a charger horn and see if it's even worth it. Let's see here. Trade with Stitcher. What do you got? And that one's also minus with acid. Got a weird ass helmet on it. These ones I already have, do I not? Okay, well, I can say one thing I know I'm not gonna use. I don't think I'm gonna use this because this one is just... but that one has stealth, I just realized. But I think it's... I think overall it's... you know what? This one only has 5 protection on that too. Interesting. 21, 22. This one just has fire with it. You know what? I'm not gonna hold on to this one. We're gonna sell this. I don't think I'm gonna use this one. And if we buy... I might wait. I might wait to get a different one. I feel like if I go to a different town, I can get a better one. But we could go to a charger site right here. And get a horn. And we could try upgrading the charger one and see what kind of coil we can put on it. And then maybe that'll be... it'll probably be about what I'm wearing right now, just with different perks on it, I would assume. Depending what kind of coil I put on it as well. But then I could have 2 different armors, like if I'm gonna run into... fire robots, then I could switch to the Karja one, I believe, has more fire protection. This one might... I don't know, for example... let me just check real quick. That one only has 5. Yeah, that one will have a lot more fire protection, whereas this one will have acid protection if I need it. They both equally have shock protection. So, if I want to trap things with some sort of weakness to what I have, like those purge water traps or something, I could use this class. But when I get into combat, I could switch into that. Just real quick swap like Hitman. if I want to go really try hard. Okay, so let's I need to ping your horn there. Where's your horn?
Load that canister with a fire arrow.
Take that so I can see that better. Cause I need your horn. Hey, nope. 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 There we go. Sometimes these arrows do not go where you want them. How do you feel about that? I just killed your friends, wherever my mount is. Alright, so we have approached that hour mark in this game. We'll probably go a little bit longer, mostly because I just want to upgrade this armor and see what I can do to it. But then we'll probably call her good after that. We'll see what happens here. I don't know what my charger is doing over there, but it got stuck. It's not coming to me, so I guess I'm just running. So let's head to the workbench. Which is not there, it is up here. Use, and let's fully upgrade that armor. Wabam! It's not like it costs much anyways. Charger horns are super easy to get. So I'm thinking for this armor, it's fire resistant, whereas my other one I would use for acid resistance. So maybe there's some other protection I can get on this. So if I go ahead and... oh yeah, I can craft potions too. That's a good idea. So maybe there is... oh, this one could have another coil on it. Oh, this one has a quick trapper. Can I remove that? Oh, you can. Because that's such a trash weave. Unequip. This is so garbage. I don't care if I have... increases the level of quick trapper passive boost. Allows you to trace... yeah, I don't really care about that. So we could make this one... it's already got a fire... we could add more fire protection to it. Yes, so this will be like our fire outfit. This one is going to be something else. It'll be the acid. So if we go ahead and add some more weaves to this. What else could we do? Ooh, that one sucks. I don't know why I have that. We could add purge water to it. Increases your defense against ranged attacks. Concentration passive boost. Or we could just throw on another one of those. That might be good. Increases level of, and then that way I still have that for this outfit as well. So then I'm not really sacrificing. So we still have +1 concentration on that. This one has just concentration regen. So this one will just regen faster, but this one will have it for longer. Okay, so if we go into weaves here, what can we throw onto this one? Melee attacks. We could just make it have some more shock defense, maybe. We could equip that. It'd be like kind of my shock and acid go-to. 4 and 4%. And maybe range damage, because they have that. Lots of them seem to have that ranged shock attack. We could do that. And then I could sell those crappy ones that I took off. To you. Hello. We're gonna sell some coils and weaves. So let's go ahead and sell that. Yes. Not using that. Then there is the crappy melee defense we'll sell. And then we have these coils for our weapon. Let's see if we can upgrade the weapon now that I just got. That I don't know if it's good or not. Okay, so if we go on to this. It costs green shine silver to upgrade. Well, it better be good then. I'm assuming it's a decent weapon. Then what do we need? Green shine fragments to upgrade. Green shine cluster. I'm assuming it's pretty decent. So we can go ahead and put a coil on that as well. Weapons. Edit coils. Let's add a coil. What do we want on this? Tear. That's not bad. With impact or explosive damage. That's pretty shitty. Land a critical hit. Knocked enemies. Reload speed. Does it reload really slow? Let's add tear to it, I think. I wonder if this weapon reloads really slow. I guess we'll find out. We can add something to this too. To land a critical hit. Sure. As long as there's something on there, I guess. It's better than nothing. Okay, so we've got a bunch of coils equipped now. I'd have to keep my eye out for good coils to buy, because I know lots of them, if you want a certain coil, you just gotta buy them. But, let's go see what this quest is, and I think I will end that here for today. So it looks like we gotta climb up here. Let's just see what they want.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the
Forgot about those guys.
I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Loravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
The meeting.
Forgot that's... I was trying to remember who the bad guys were in the first one. The Eclipse.
But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Okay, well that's what that is. That's funny because for the longest time I couldn't remember. I was like, is it the Karja? The Shadow Karja? I was like, I couldn't remember who the bad guys were in the first one. The Karja is just the Sun Palace people, but the Eclipse, that is who it is. I just couldn't remember. Also, I never actually properly looked. Okay, so 25 acid, no acid. 25 shock, 29 shock. So this will be a shock and acid outfit. Whereas this will be our flame outfit. So if we ever decide to fight... Look applied. What is? Does that just equip it? Well then what's the point of holding X? It says... Hold X. Equip. Look applied. Look applied. Oh, so if I... So, I think if I have this equipped, but I apply the look of this, it keeps the Karja one, but it's not actually the Karja outfit, am I right? Yes, this is still equipped. Oh, that is just really confusing. I guess if you like the look of one outfit better than the other, maybe? I don't know. Well, anyways, that's interesting. So, that'll be the end of today's stream. We will continue this another time in the morning. I assume. Usually play this in the morning. It's a good morning game to play. I just drink my coffee, gliding, drink some more coffee, keep on gliding, you know, keep on climbing. But yeah, we've got all that first area explored that we first came through, which is nice. So we don't have to really run through there again, hopefully. Unless there is a metal flower back there, so at some point in the game we're probably going to have to go back there. Hopefully I remember that that's there. These are probably collectibles, probably a trophy to get all those metal flowers. Like I said, I'm going to worry about that when I beat the game. Unless it's kind of like the first one. I can't remember the first one if you did the mission. My god, that is loud over there. Let's go over here where I can hear myself. I can't remember though on the first one, because like if you did the last mission, there was like no turning back. So I can't remember if you... I think you still got to play afterwards. I can't quite remember. Unless it's something like that, then we won't do the last mission. We'll have to go do all that stuff first. Unless I decide to play through this again by myself. Which I very well might. I've played through the first one like 3 times, I said, so... It's possible. But yes, we will end that, we'll end the stream today, or that part here today. As I said, these VODs do get saved on here on Twitch. You can stay there, watch them there if you can't make the whole stream. They also get posted to YouTube, at least this series does. And if I have any worthwhile VODs or good times that I had here on Twitch, they will also get posted to YouTube as well. But yeah. You can also find me, like I said, on YouTube. So it's the same name, PresidentePierce. Like I said, I stream early in the morning or late at night. Occasionally. You won't see it often, but sometimes I do. And sometimes there will be spur of the moment. If I'm with friends and they want me to stream, I'll stream kind of at random points. But there won't usually be a heads up for those ones. Whereas my other ones, late at night to early in the morning. Well, it doesn't post to Twitter anymore, which is really annoying. I don't know why it does that, but... I just keep forgetting I have to manually share, but I usually try to send out a notification to people. So if you want to know when I'm going live, just check me out on Twitter. I believe I have my Twitter handle down there below. Yes, to the left. So there it is if you're wondering. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next part. Next part, we will definitely do some more quests and continue on our journey. Have an awesome day, everybody.